how to make PvE friends. So I'm going to be going over some strategies here, and these strategies are what built the base group of my clan, and to that I'm going to go in order of how all this craziness started. The tower strat. This can work in any lobby type situation. So you go into the spot where most people chill, for example, right here. And this is where it gets really fun, creative, crazy. You gotta mess with people and make them laugh in their mom's basement. This move right here got me my first clan member. So what I normally end up doing is I get them to move, I just do some emotes and stuff, and then I send them a fireteam invite, and then I flip the script and I give them the lead. Sending them a friend request, and I tell them like how long I got before I gotta go, or simply ask, do you got a mic? So most of the times they just run with it and they just kind of just start doing their own things, and that's really good. Yeah, so like when you actually are talking to them, this is normally when they ask you, hey, I need help with this, can you do that? And then you do that with them. Like a really good example of this right now would be helping somebody with a whisper quest, because all you need is a couple people and then you can actually make it work. Normally people just join the tower and spam everybody in the lobby invites, and then immediately goes into a raid, and that's just rude. Like if you get their attention first and not be rude, help them out, they will normally help you in the end, and you'll normally get a +1 on your roster. So very similar to the tower strat, we got the farm strat. This is a longer endeavor, guys, but almost always works to add a friend to your roster. Okay, so you go to the farm, and then when you're in that lobby, you seek out very low level players, obviously just starting a new story playthrough, and I normally just try to get their attention with a wave or a dance, and then I send them an invite, and then switch the lead to them as soon as possible. Message them, got a mic, like, can I help you get through the story? If you can like get a mic chat going on right here, you can get a lot of good conversations going about the game. A common thing I ask is, how is your destiny? Yeah, and then even from here you can help them with like difficult quests, like the whisper quests that we mentioned earlier, because normally they have multiple characters on different levels. If by this time, if you already did enough tower strat, you already have a group of people built up, you can even like attempt a raid. Now we're talking about the raid, let's do the raid strat. So you get a core group of seasoned PvE players, hopefully including yourself, meaning you have like the proper gear and weapons to attempt raids. You can queue in some like internet matchmaking type things, or you can all go into strike playlist individually, separate. Yeah, while looking for people to raid with, inspect what they have for the base requirements of armor and weapons to complete the raid. That's why strikes are a good place to look for raiders, is because they normally have all their PvE stuff equipped. The next strat, the raid team continuum. Once you have a seasoned raid team, you can now teach the raid to people, meaning you can carry people. Very often having a good raid team makes people want to actually join the clan for the raid rewards. But from here, we're going to want to build multiple standalone raid teams. So from here, you're going to want to start your own raid team separate from the one that we've already had, starting all from scratch, like by helping people go through story mode, or getting through that difficult strike, or getting that whisper quest completed. Using these strategies, you can go pretty far in the world of Destiny PvE. I can make an empire of raid teams in a month or two, but making friends is a time commitment. If you can just help someone out once or twice per every month, you aren't going to get anywhere. Like, these friend game strategies will be truly transformative to your roster if you are playing the game every day or close to it. Just giving everyone insane value via your time, your skill, and later on, it's what you can pull together in a pinch. I had some fun #bad experiences where my time was wasted, but it's just part of the search and find early friend game process. Or even when you're in the mid friend game where people get toxic and you have to let them go and find better friends. What I'm looking forward to is the late friend game where the clan is just like a biological machine and the raid team shoots for world's first, or maxes out the clan space, and we have to make an alpha and beta clan setup. Alright, so in the description, tell me how it went, or ask me questions when you're stuck on something. I can do a follow-up video if there's enough content there. I hope this video helps you out. Subscribe for the vibes.